In today's video, I'm going to bring you along with me to two thrift stores in Richfield, Minnesota that are about a block apart. They could not be more different. I was recommended, I did a video at Ark Value Village in what I said was Golden Valley. I think it was New Hope. I was told that it might be New Hope. And when I did that video, I was told you need to make sure you go to the one in Richfield. It's really, really good. So I want to show you what I found. So we're going to start out at that Ark Value Village in Richfield, and I'm going to bring you along with me. I walked in the store, and this is what I saw. And I immediately thought, okay, well, I'm gonna keep poking around, but look at the shelves. And at this point, I turned around and I was looking through the store, and I'm thinking, okay, this is just the introduction to the hard goods. I am going to keep, I kind of looked around to see, well, where is the rest of it? And I want to show you what it looked like. And maybe I was just here on a bad day. And if you want to get uh, to the good store, I would suggest you fast forward through, because there's no comparison to what the Assistance League store had in comparison to what Ark Value Village had. This store had absolutely no inventory. And, it could be that I was there on the wrong day, but I'm going to set this video to music and then stop along the way and chat with you a little bit about what I saw. So that's the whole entire handbag section. And when you get over here, this was the belts. There's like four. I didn't quite understand it. That was the scarves, and look at the shoe racks. Of course, when I got to the books, I'm looking for that signed copy of that Martha Stewart book that I always talk about. I'll pop in a screenshot here, but I don't think this was the place I was going to find that book, because they didn't have enough books to keep on their shelves. So yes, they did have a lot of clothes. This was the men's belt section. There were four of them. They did have a lot of clothes, men's and women's clothes. The prices were okay. They weren't great, but for personal use, or I don't resell clothes, but here's the furniture. There's like one table and a garbage can, and I'm not sure, but yeah, okay, let's keep going. So they had four cloth napkins, just four, and one like table runner center, whatever that was. And this was all. They had some interesting kind of towels that we're going to get to, some kind of vintage kitchen towels that I thought were cute, but not good bedding. and the prices were okay. Well, so a couple of these handmade crocheted blankets, but they were very thin. They weren't very good quality, but they were pretty. So we're going to kind of wrap it up here because I made my way through the entire store, came back to the hard goods. That's not the kind of hard goods I'm used to, and certainly wasn't the kind of hard goods that the New Hope Arc Value Village had. So I was there on a bad day, right? This is not normal, right? You can let me know in the comments, but we're going to kind of wrap it up here, and then I'm going to take you up the road like a block or so, to the next store. I think you're going to love this store as much as I do. Let's take a look. So right down the road from Arc Value Village is Assistance League Thrift Store. I have never heard of this store before or this organization. So I wanted to just take a minute and read to you from their website what this organization is all about. They share on the website that the revenue from Assistance League of Minneapolis-St. Paul goes directly to support philanthropic programs. So every purchase you make or donation you give is helping us in our mission to improve the lives of children and adults locally. The shop is staffed and managed by member volunteers. We're proud of the reputation as one of the best thrift shops in the Twin Cities. Members work hard to make sure that the merchandise is always good quality, clean, and priced fairly. So I can absolutely speak to that. This store was amazing. The quality, look at the jewelry here. The quality was really fantastic, and the prices were exceptionally fair. They do have inventory that is really quite beautiful. Let's take a peek around together and I'll show you. So going back to a little bit more of what I read online and what I loved, it says for 24 years, our volunteer members have staffed the Assistance League thrift shop. Thanks to fantastic donations, I agree. We sell quality items to loyal customers and achieve a nearly 90% return to the community. You can purchase at both the thrift shop and their eBay shop, directly benefiting the programs we provide to our local neighbors and schools. So this might be the answer to those people that think that, thrifters are ruining uh, resellers are ruining the thrift store. I think it's pretty apparent now, and I love it, that a lot of these thrift stores, probably every one that I've profiled, also have their own eBay store. So I don't think, and I know it isn't a reseller's problem why the prices are high. I very much support that they pull the items that are the good stuff and they have their own eBay shop. I think that makes great sense. That's a win-win. The items that they deem to be more valuable, they're going to get more money from. And there's people that volunteer that understand that and run these shops. So I truly think that's a great answer to resellers being in these shops. And I've made connections and have met people that know I am a reseller, and I have yet to find one that has been upset by it. Let's look around a little bit more together. Oh my gosh, isn't that the Suzanne Summers Thigh Master? Isn't that what that is? I haven't seen that in years. came around the corner to find this cute little display, and since it's Valentine's Day, I am certain I was there a few days before, but I am certain that's what they had arranged for a little Valentine's outfit. I saw that there was a sign up posting that orange tags were 40% off, and they were in different categories throughout the store. So their prices are good. And then with an additional 40% off, there's some good bargains to be had here. All belts were $3. That's that's the type of thrift store that we all love when you just are pricing things at one price. It's so nice. I noticed they did the same thing in the men's belt section as well. I think men's belts and ties. So I didn't steer you wrong, did I? Isn't this an amazing store? The workers were so nice. Everything about the store, truly, you could just tell people it just felt good to be here. So I would highly recommend this Assistance League thrift shop. It's located on Penn Avenue. as well as the other store that I profiled, the Arc Value Village, is also on Penn. They're just about a block apart. Arc Value Village had some decent clothing, but in terms of hard goods, on the day I was there, this store, hands down, would be the place I would tell you that you need to check out. And if you do, let me know what you think.